Talking 19 million homeowners that could save at least three quarters of a percent through refinance. It becomes even more interesting when you remove those high credit quality standards. You're talking 32 million homeowners with a 30-year mortgage that have a current interest rate 0.75% above what's being lent in the market today.
Wow. Okay, so Diana, we're talking about savings in some cases of hundreds of dollars a month. Why are we talking about refi candidates instead of a refi boom?
Well, we're already in a refi boom, Kelly, and as you know, we've been in this boom for over a year now. We were seeing rates of refinance mortgage applications up over 100% earlier this year. They're now up about 40% year over year because so many people have already refinanced and because rates have been hovering near these record lows for so long. So we've had plenty of refinancing over the last year, but believe it or not, there are still people who can benefit.
Yeah, this is a huge number, Andy. Same question to you. I mean, what would it take for more people to enter the refinancing process right now? And is the idea that rates might be going even lower holding them back, or is it something else?
Well, yeah, and as Diana mentioned, we're already seeing it, right? So there were 2.3 million homeowners that refinanced in the second quarter of this year. If we look at rate locks scheduled to close in Q3, right? So these are folks that have already locked in a rate to refinance. We're looking at a potential 20% increase from where we were in Q2. And then we stand here at the end of Q3. It's still record levels of refinance incentives. So we're in the middle of a boom. We're seeing refinance numbers as high as we've seen in 17 years, and they're still showing potential to climb even higher.
Is Andy, a moment ago, Diana mentioned kind of credit worthiness and that being a hurdle in some cases. How much of a headwind is that for going through the process right now? I mean, is there anything on the bank side that would make this unappetizing to people or unavailable?
It certainly is, and those numbers or those headwinds are already baked into that 19 million number that we looked at, right? We're looking at folks that are still remaining current on their mortgage through the pandemic that still have 720 plus credit scores. So even factoring all of those things in, you're still seeing record levels of refinance incentive. But that being said, there still is a headwind there. You're still looking at 3.7 million homeowners in those forbearance plans right now that aren't able to refinance and take advantage of today's rates.
So Diana, forbearance is one issue. Are there others?
Well, look, a lot of people are just very conservative right now. They're afraid to make a move. They're worried about what it would mean to go through the refinance process. How would they close on the loan, even though a lot of people are doing it in their backyards? I did it in my backyard. We had the closing there. It was very simple. Some people are doing it on the hood of their car in their driveway, but they're concerned about what it means if the process is going to take a long time, if they're going to have to be somewhere in person, sign documents with somebody else there. And they're also just incredibly conservative. It's really amazing to me that we are seeing now, with home prices as high as they are, $6.5 trillion. That's a record amount of home equity that Americans are just sitting on, that they have in their houses. And yet we're seeing cash out refinances very, very low. So people are not taking money out of their homes through refinances. They're just sitting on all this cash. And I'm not saying everybody should treat their home like an ATM as they did 10 years ago, but it's there, and you can upgrade your home. You can add to the value of your home with it. You can pay off other debt with it, but very few people are doing that.